What's up, my Capricorn witches? It's me, Amethyst Rose from Tarot and Witchcrafting, and today we're going to go ahead and do your love reading for December 2020 using our Romance Angels Oracle deck, our Tarot of Sexual Magic deck, and our Lovers Oracle deck. So let's get started, El Capitan. Yeah, let's check out the overview of your love or relationships for December 2020. So what's the overview for my Capricorns for December 2020? All right, Cappies, let's check it out. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So there's definitely going to be a situation. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm feeling like that's good. Let your friends help. Ask for and accept support from others. So that's a great message that's happening as a theme for December. What's funny is that what flew out after was flirt, extend your lighthearted energies to others, and wedding. This situation involves marriage. So I'm almost seeing like two different groups. Some of you, it's saying that you are single, go out and flirt and extend your lighthearted energies. And for some of you, it's saying that you're in a committed relationship and this is a partnership, and maybe it needs a little bit more spice in the partnership. It's okay to be flirty with your partner. It's okay to be lighthearted about December. So let's take a deeper look at that. Actually, we're going to first clarify, let your friends help. I feel like that's important. Let your friends help. What are we going to get help with from our friends anyways? Like, what do we need help with, my Cappies? Let's check it out. Maybe it's emotional support right now. Maybe it's advice about your relationship. Let your friends help, Capricorn witches. Woo! Okay, because immediately there's a new journey that you're going on. Some of you are leaving a situation, like a relationship. So some of you are leaving a relationship and you need help with your friends, maybe from your friends. Maybe that's something as simple as like, can I stay with you for a little bit until I get on my feet? Because yeah, I have definitely got to, oh, I see a story here too. Son of a biscuit. I got a lot of story for let your friends help because you're leaving. You thought this was going to be a new start, and it's not. It's an Ace of Wands in reverse. So in the upright, it would have been a very fresh, sexy new start of a relationship for you with a new person with old flames in the fire. But I actually feel like those old flames aren't in the fire. Cycles aren't finished to allow new sexy love to come in. And or again, I think this even was a person I'm seeing for some of my Capricorn witches, that this was actually a person you thought this could be a soulmate. And then it's like, oh, nope, it's not. And we got that by the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So they couldn't handle the heat of the fire that, and you haven't even brought the fire, Capricorn witches. You've been pretty much like simmering on coals. Like you've been all tied up in your chest and your heart. You've been constricted, and you were just looking for a lover that could help you relax and could be an equal partnership. Like, you were looking for an equal give and take, but this person definitely was not an equal partner. Instead of them like easing your pain and starting something new with this Three of Cups, they were causing pain. There could have even been third-party situations still involved. And so you were like, fuck this, with the Ten of Swords. I've lost love, but I will find a way to take care of myself no matter what. And you're getting a lot of rejection and reflection. Rejection and reflection. So Capricorn witches, there is definitely a specific group I'm speaking to about this, and you're feeling like you're looking at your past partners moving on with romantic endeavors, or maybe the people that you have your eye on, and you're like, and there they go, but look at me here with my empty cups and my empty bed, and I'm having to give myself love and look at myself. And yeah, that's absolutely what's necessary, because you were playing with people who were the Knave of Swords. They're like like learners to communicate. You are not, you're open and vulnerable, and honestly, you already have the sword, so you already know how to communicate with people. You already know what you want. And the people that you've been playing with are young boys and girls who have a lot of restrictive root chakra issues, and they don't even know what fucking side of your body to talk to. Like, they don't know how to communicate with you. And then on top of it, we got the Four of Wands. You know, to be completely honest, it's okay to swing right now. It's okay to extend your lighthearted energies and have sexual fun and be playful. This is okay. Definitely. It's just, I'm seeing that for somebody that you thought was a new soulmate coming in, that's not happening. And it's because we have the Five of Wands in reverse, which is signifying that you haven't cut some old bullshit out of your life. Even though it's a Wands card, and that a lot of times is showing that there's actually like fighting and possible discord amongst friends and family, which could also, unfortunately, I'm picking that up for some of you Capricorns. There's some of that too. You feel like, I can't even talk to my family, or I don't even have friends to talk to. Everybody's all mad at each other or just not talking. But more than anything, I just see that the lessons haven't been learned. You have two mirrors here. Here is this mental lesson of wrapping up a cycle of the last 10 months or 10 years that you have been sad and disappointed in love, but you're ready to walk away, and you have some reflection to see about yourself and about what you really want in love, what you want to cut out of love, what fills up your cup. So you have this lesson to be learning right now as well. And it being in reverse, saying that it's not over yet. That's why we can't have a new cycle yet. We have this story that wanted to clarify, the High Priestess. So you're being given heightened intuition from inside yourself. You might be seeing synchronicities and things of that nature because you're being given the keys of opportunity to open the doors to love, because it's followed by the Lovers card. So this is a choice. Lovers is so many things, and one of the big things it is actually a choice in love. What are you gonna do? Because then we have a double choice card here with the Two of Swords, and you can see that somebody is offering this person who's laying down a rose, but what are they offering back? We got one foot in a shoe, one foot out of the shoe, and their face is even kind of turned. So there's a lot of contemplation on what you want and who you want for a lover. And your intuition is the one who has to call the shots, though, because I'm seeing a lot of rejection in love, and there's also lust going on in love from the past 10 years. Holy smokes, Capricorn, you really, there's a lot to clarify here. Let's look at flirt, because now it's saying, hey, you know what, you're learning what you want and what really feeds your soul, so why don't you go ahead and, you know, flirt, have fun, find what shoe works for you. Like that Two of Swords card, she's wearing one shoe. Yeah, what shoe best fits for her? What offer is she really going to take? And so some of you feel like you even have a choice between who you could potentially have as a commitment, but I don't quite see like commitment cards here. I see a lot of sex. Okay, let's look at flirt. Capricorns, December, flirt. Wow, fuck. Okay, please try and keep yourself safe while you're flirting, because I definitely see a group of Capricorns that might be, I'm seeing it, it's bad. They're getting, literally some of you will potentially get roofied, but because you're going to meet somebody at a, you know, let's go have a drink. Okay. But the other thing that I see is that you're picking to drink with these people that are poison for you, and they are, and you're repeating this pattern of like self-pain in love. You know, you're stepping back and relaxing into this person's arms while they feed you this poisonous garbage. In the Knave of Pentacles, yeah, this is a toxic situation for some of you, so I just need to put that out. If you want to go drink with a potential lover, please be cautious, careful, and watch your drink. Okay, don't even drink too much, let alone like let that fucking drink out of your sight. Eight of Pentacles, this is a cycle. So you have on flirt, this is a karmic cycle We have an 8 showing the cycle, infinity. The 8 of Pentacles can absolutely represent this repetitious cycle that you're being offered love, but you don't feel like you're receiving it as the main person. I kind of feel like you actually feel like you offer your love constantly, and these other people are just looking the other way. Like they're pretty cold to what they give you and what they even are taking from you. So I think that that's why that's in reverse. We're seeing this, unfortunately, like sad lack of romance, like rejection. That's what it is. It's a very sad, rejected feeling of a cycle of the last 8 years. And then we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. So you're also feeling like the sex isn't mutual on some of these partnerships, on the clarification of flirt. And that's because we have the 7 of Wands, and that's saying it's going to take a lot of courage in the right partnership. You know, here we have this bridge of flame. So in a sense, you kind of have to take the action of letting the past go and allowing somebody new to start to passionately turn you on, open you up, get you to relax and be comfortable. But that takes courage, and it does take some flirting. But I see also with the 9 of Wands, it's going to take some serious action, partnership, like to find somebody that really stimulates you, Capricorn witches. The person that would really stimulate you would have to definitely be willing to open their heart to you and have these sexual abilities as well as honest conversations and nurturing. You see how they're sitting on each other's lap and they both have their chests exposed, like their hearts are exposed, and there's a lot of trust going on here. I kind of almost feel that twice. Like it's got to be you know, if you're going to flirt, try to find a partner that you can actually trust and open up to, not just somebody that you can have sex with. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. So a lot of change happening in what you consider to be fulfillment emotionally. And you're also done with really slow moving offers of love. You're like, I'm not going to wait forever for a slow moving offer of love ever again. And this Queen of Swords is the one who says that. She's like, I am going to do what's best for me. No more fanning these flames, you know, for people who do not fan the flames for me back. No more giving my love away and my heart. Excuse me, Capricorn. You've been giving your heart away to, you know, people who really aren't like receptive. It's almost like ghosts and phantoms too. Like people who aren't even there. And so physically you might be looking at their profile, you might be looking at their social media, and unfortunately I mean, for some of you this is helping you move on, and for others of you it's making you hang on. So just be careful at what kind of input you're putting in with your I would say with your mentality of what you're programming yourself with in the pictures. Like I'm seeing like you're looking at pictures of the past, right? And I have the Ace of Cups in reverse saying a fresh new start wants to come in. So this is gorgeous. A fresh new start really wants to come in and give you an abundance of emotional support. I knew my baby kitty wants to go out. Okay. All right. Thanks for asking. So nice. Hold on, my sweeties. We'll get back. Okay, so let the cat out. This is a beautiful fresh start. Let's look at it in the upright so we better understand how this is going to impact your life. And it's going to make great progress. And there's an entirely new, fresh, healthy relationship right around the corner for you, Capricorns. And that could be also why we see wedding for some of you. But in order to find the person that you would even want to marry, you got to kind of extend yourself and test drive some cars, I kind of call it. Sorry, but not sorry at all. Test drive some shoes and walk in them. Let's look at wedding. Okay. Wedding. So this could be for some of my married and for some of my, and I feel like because you're having a lot to say, we might have to get a second or I don't know, 4th deck up in here. Okay. Wedding. Tell me about this wedding. Okay. I feel like that's all that needs to be said. Fuck yeah, there's an ending that already took place or is taking place in December for you. So if you can end a relationship that is, you know, honestly, it already mentally left the house with the Ten of Swords, and you're just trying to, I think, physically move on from it, though. It's one of those things that it like haunts you kind of in your sleep, or you're looking back on it with the Queen of Wands and you're like, oh, I'm looking at them on Facebook. Like, stop spying into their lives. Like, let it all go, because if they aren't coming to your door, then they're not for you. And I see that there is this beautiful relationship that will come through your door the minute that you do let this shit go. With a past partner. And then I have a Four of Swords. What this person is a new person. This is like a very stable communication relationship. Like, it definitely gets started in the mind before it gets started sexually. So this could be somebody that very much you are starting a internet relationship with, not per se that you won't meet them sooner than later, because obviously once, you know, that really happens, you're flirting and you are deciding that you might even marry this person. So for some of you, this is an ending of an old flame, already happened or is going to happen this month to open you up for a wedding, and somebody that actually better communicates with you. Because remember, we had that communication problem way back in here, didn't we, sweeties? My Cappies, we had that like knave. Aha, I knew I wasn't crazy. See, like, at least these people here are looking at each other. And in fact, that Four of Swords is representing that your partnership, you know, you want to stimulate them, or you are interested by them and what they have to say and what they think. And they want to sexually stimulate you. So even though I would, you know, it's kind of saying that it all correlates, like it starts in the mind with you two, and then it's like, ooh, into the bedroom. Whereas like this type of behavior in the past, I mean, even though he's talking at your ass, it's like I kind of almost see your relationship has been talking out of their asses. Just all talk and no fucking action. And you're not even facing each other. At least you guys are facing each other and on the same page in this future. And that's very much why you're like, I could marry this person. So let's really take some deeper looks into this, because I'm also feeling like this is a second story for the wedding card. This is a situation where those of you who are committed are reborn into a new opportunity to see eye to eye. Because even in your wedding picture, like, one of you is looking at the other person for cues, for conversation and support, and the other person's just stoically looking ahead, like, just keep, you know, I can do it, just keep walking. And hopefully now you'll have a new cycle for those who are committed, and they needed a fresh new cycle of being able to be on the same page, communicate, relate to each other, and stimulate each other in more areas than sex. I actually feel like that. I'm feeling good with that. I'm really feeling it, because we're going to get some heart cards on the table now. So let's get the hearts on the table, sweethearts. Capricorn witches. What is my Capricorn witch's heart saying for December 2020? What is my Capricorn witch's heart saying for December 2020? Okay, let's see. I'm feeling all that. You have a lot of things, oh my God, to say. This one especially, I'm feeling healing. Imagine yourself imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. So this is absolutely a beautiful card of your own healing, let alone any relationship that you've had. Even if it's over, imagine that it is being healed, because part of like cut, you know, being over, it's now healed. Wounds closed up, heal it up. So some of the most healing needs to happen to the past relationships, right? So that you can move forward and have new relationships. Because then we have, when it comes to the matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of love and life, Capricorn. So this in itself is a really beautiful message. You know, that no matter what decisions you're making, okay, you're still learning, and that's part of the learning process. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So that is part of what kind of, again, is being laid out on the table. More than sex, correct? A lot of swords on the table, which is, you know, communication and friendship, really. Like, what do you guys really do for each other? How do you help support each other beyond just getting off, getting your needs met that way? Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So absolutely, this is what you're looking. I think your heart is saying, like, I'm looking for the missing pieces of my heart. And you have to be able to embrace that you know, may feel like you're missing pieces. And as much as this heart card says you'll find it in another, I am definitely letting you know, boo-boo, find it in yourself. And the other person then will just be a nice glittery sugar icing on top of your cake that you already brought to the table. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So this is for you Capricorns who are still holding on and looking up old social media and all that. Wow, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. And freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want to be. So if you want to have this new secret admirer or any kind of love and freedom in love, surrender and let yourself be free to enjoy that love. And possibly, again, it'll come. I see it coming rushing in anyways, and it's very emotionally supportive. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Fantastic. I think that's some of the best advice of all. We got 2020 coming around. Don't bring all old shit into 2020. That's what everybody needs to know. Let it go. If it ain't helping you, working for you, if it doesn't really fucking love you, yeah, just let it go. If you could do anything, what would it be? This is especially what your heart's saying. The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So we have to kind of stop thinking so much and really apply what our heart wants us to do. Okay? Not what we think we should do or what has been told would be best for us to do. How many times have you been told by somebody else that you couldn't do something because of their own personal failures or experiences in that area? That's their fucking shit, not yours. Their heart for Capricorn speaks. Obviously they have there's a secret admirer. Oh, dropping the hearts. Oh. Get over here. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Capricorn witches, beyond true again. So cool though that even your partner is saying, hey, go ahead and forgive and forget. Boo boo, I'm here for you through your healing. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities that you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So remember, we do tend to attract, you know, opposites and likes. And a lot of times our partner is a mirror of us, and we chose that for subconscious growth. So if you're seeing qualities in your partnership, and especially for those of you I'm seeing that have the wedding card, I'm seeing that real hard. So if you have a marriage or a partnership that you're in that, you know, could be that you're not legally married, but either way, you're highly committed. Long story short, there's probably some projection going on. And, you know, it's easy now if we blame our partner because we don't like this about them and we don't like how they do that. But a lot of what we're seeing in our partner that we do not like just as much as we like, that is us too. We do those things, you know. Our partner's lazy in bed, bad with money. We need to look at our own contributions in bed and our own pocketbooks and checkbooks, right? Okay. Whew, sorry, they just really needed the married ones to know that a lot of like what's going on is your own reflection. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as an as the ocean. So Capricorn witches who are married, this one I'm really feeling like is for you as well. So if you're looking deep within your heart, you're going to see the love that you actually have for each other and how real it is. Because emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. So in order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. That is so, I'm sorry, for the married. It's so for the married. If we can just forgive, let go of the resentment, look deep in your heart, and you'll feel each other's love, and stop projecting the qualities that you don't like on each other, you guys are going to find so much fucking happiness. And I'm just going to double check and just see what's the best. I fucking love these Capricorn witches. I can't help it. I love you. I'm adding a little bit of the mermaid magic to your spread. Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish. And just real quick on that one, I just want to see what's the best advice for my Capricorns. I'm just going to see overall, because we got a lot of heart advices, right? We got a lot of advice like extend your heart, or really see through, you know, the emotions and the projections. So those are great advice pieces. But anything else, best advice for my Capricorn witches before we sign off? Capricorn witches, best advice for December 2020. And it could be personal for themselves. What's their best personal advice? I mean, they did get some things want to talk. Okay, I'm like, I should at least get one. I could feel it. But it was kind of like you're keeping some stuff really buried. Fertility, potential, powerful creative energy, and initiation energy. So this is epic, Capricorn witches. You know, right now you are birthing, and what's funny is I see a new you. You are birthing a new you. Some of you may be pregnant, but for others, use creative energy to help rebirth and heal yourself. Part of healing yourself is, yes, letting go of toxicities. That's people, behavior, even jobs and stuff. You know, shit wears you into the ground, takes advantage of you. Fuck that. Okay? You can do better. You always can. Absolutely. You never have to be trapped in an unhealthy situation, relationship, career. Okay? But some of you are getting the lesson of pregnancy, and some of you are rebirthing yourself. Okay? Oh, my fucking Capricorns. I love you so much. I fucking love you. I fucking love you. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for your reading for December 2020. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And if you would like to further support me, please feel free to join me on the lovershermeticsupply.com. You can book a reading with me. You can buy some of my awesome lunar spell soaps. They're made on the new and full moons of every month. So I do 2 batches every month. I also am putting out my new decks. This is just a tiny preview of what's to come, but it's going to be so much better even because I'm all wrapping up my test pilots of several decks, sweeties. And so I'm not going to lie, I've been sorry I stepped away from the camera for a minute, but I am absolutely working my ass off on bringing you some cool new decks, and they're very educational as well as fun. Okay? And magical, duh. They're magical. Full show. So, yeah, sweethearts, go over to my website if you'd like to further support me. And until next time, my beautiful witches, January 2021, peace, my Capricorn witches.